Welcome, this is Gimme 10, this is Susan the Cat. This week we are looking at the visual novel called Trapped by Glass Heart. Let's go. Silence. The only sounds I can hear are made by my shoes along the smooth floor of the corridor. At least it feels like a corridor. I'm getting better at distinguishing my surroundings based on sound. A man's hand rests lightly on my shoulder, guiding me. If it wasn't for this, I'd be wondering if he's still there, quiet as he is. I don't know how long we've been walking. It seems like forever since they came for me, but I'm sure it was just 3 days ago. I can't be sure, though. I was blindfolded for most of the trip, and half of the time I didn't know which way was up. I try to think, but I can't concentrate on any one thing. The man has stopped, and he's gently pulling me back now. We've arrived. I hear some noises. He must be opening the door. This is the end of the line. He moves his hand to my back and directs me inside. I feel my blindfold falling off, but I still can't see anything. Then the door closes behind me. For a second I wonder if they blinded me somehow. I blink my eyes a few times. I never expected they'd keep me in total darkness. A surprise. With arms outstretched, I feel my way along the wall until I locate the bed. This is it, I guess. My voice bounces off the walls, filling the room. I wonder for a second if I should explore more of the room, but I decide against it. I'll probably step in the toilet or something. I lay on the bed, and I'm surprised to find it's quite comfortable. You seem to be surprised a lot. I have a pillow and a blanket. I guess if they give me so little, they might as well be of good quality. Without realizing, I start playing with a strand of my hair. Last time it'll be this clean and smooth. I wonder if they'll let us bathe around here. Maybe they don't. Can a person die from being too dirty? I wonder. Hearing my own voice and not expecting a reply is something I'm accustomed to. I tend to talk to myself a lot. This is going to be quite different, though. I know. I'll create an imaginary friend whom I can talk to. That's perfectly sane and reasonable, right? I'll call you Mr. Bubbles. So, Mr. Bubbles, there's not much to do around here, is there? You know, I've never had much of a problem keeping myself entertained. I've actually found it annoying whenever someone complained they were bored. Sure, I'm bored sometimes, but it's usually that I don't feel like doing anything, rather than having nothing to do. If there's a perfect place to be lazy, then this must be it. So, Mr. Bubbles, any idea what I can do to keep myself entertained while I wait to die of old age or possibly uncleanliness? I wish they'd let me bring one object. I would have brought a book to read in the dark. And that would have been stupid since there's no light. I can invent stories in my head. I do that all the time anyway. I bet I can make up better shows than what I see on TV. You agree, don't you, Mr. Bubbles? Do you ever shut up? What the? Mr. Bubbles?
You'd think I'd be happy to hear another human voice. You'd be wrong.
Have you been here all along?
Meh.
Hello?
No, I teleported.
Well, considering, that wouldn't be so weird. I guess no one would teleport into a prison cell, though. Unless you're not here to rescue me by any chance.
Oliver. For a second, I see a glimmer of hope. I don't expect anyone to blow the wall open and fly me away, but...
Sir?
I'm no sir.
What do I call you then?
You don't.
Ah,
Maybe my hero is a tad antisocial.
I can call you Mr. Bubbles if you prefer.
He sighs, an audible sign of disapproval. I press on.
So, Mr. Bubbles, what are you doing here?
I'm on vacation.
Okay, stupid question. I deserve that.
As soon as I open my mouth to speak again, a wave of bright light hits me.
Ah! I'm blind!
I can even predict these things.
What's with the light all of a sudden? There was a window? Thank God for that, right? Oh, but you probably knew about it.
Wonder why they kept it closed until now. Maybe they wanted to freak me out on the first day. I don't suppose they get to have a lot of fun here.
Do they always keep it closed?
I receive no answer. I look around myself. Only 2 beds and nothing else in the room. The window is narrow, and it doesn't let in as much light as I'd first thought. I glance towards the mysterious man's bed. His body is concealed in the darkness. I can only make out a crouching silhouette. Has he been watching me all this time? I sit back down on my bed, feeling somewhat threatened.
So, what are you in for?
I try jokingly. I think I see shadows shifting. Is he looking at me now? There's no need for this. There's been a mistake. You shouldn't be in here.
Huh, tell me about it. I'd rather be at home eating pancakes or something.
I get his meaning, though, and he's right. There must be some mistake. Prisoners like us aren't supposed to share a room.
Listen, if you want, I'll leave you alone. But they'll figure it out soon, and they'll move me. We won't see another human being for a long time, so...
I guess after a while of being in here, people change. Or maybe he's always been like that. I keep quiet. I don't want to bother him. I'll be in a new cell soon, and I'll talk to myself then. For a second, I think I'm going to cry. But I hold it in. There'll be plenty of time for that, too. I gather my courage to try again.
Are you special?
In retrospect, I could have put it more gently. Aren't we all unique little snowflakes?
You know what I mean.
And you know I must be. I am here, aren't I? It stands to reason. He sighs again. This is why I don't miss people. They ask questions they don't need answers to and answer questions that don't need answering. It's a waste of time.
I'm sorry you feel that way, and I'm sorry for bothering you. I didn't ask for this to happen. Is there anything you want to talk about at all? I guess not.
I didn't mean to be a bitter old man.
Old man?
From his voice and what I can make out, it would seem he's in his late 20s. I could feel a bitter smile growing on his face. I do remember how to do this. Have small talk, that is. Let's see if I'm still up for it, shall we? He didn't let me respond. I'm here for the same reason you are, of course. And before you ask me how long, well, too long. There's really no way to tell. My eyes searched the room a second time, this time more carefully. The walls look like new. Maybe measuring time by scribbling on walls is something that only happens in movies. Still, I think I'll mark down each day, if I'm lucky enough to get a window. Just for the hell of it. I know what you're thinking, but why bother? It won't make time go any faster. Keeping score is only important when it counts towards something. How did he know what I was thinking?
Can you read minds?
He chuckles. That's just a way of putting it.
Like I said before, one can never know.
There's no such thing as a real mind reader.
I wonder what he means. I let it go for now. Will you tell me?
Tell you what, I'm not a mind reader, as I said.
Even after many years in prison, a real mind reader wouldn't slip up like that. Just checking. Okay, so this story sounds like it's going to be going a lot further. I'm very intrigued. They've done a good job of keeping up the mystery. I love the backgrounds. I just love the whole feel, the look. It's very well put together. I'm going to keep playing this. So, until next week, see you.